mzee wetu and walijuana tangu. And we are thankful for the life that God gave him. He gave him a long life and a fruitful life, which is the most important for us.
We all know how painful it is to lose a parent, and particularly at this moment in time.
Now, in his September address to the nation, President Uhuru Kenyatta called for serious austerity measures in a bid to tame the ballooning government expenditure. The president proposed budget cuts on what he termed as less essential spending, such as foreign and domestic travel, asking those in government to tighten their belts. Now, the annual National Government Budget Implementation Review report for the year 2017-2018 reveals that a total of 12.6 billion shillings was spent on both domestic travel and foreign travel.
In his September 14 address to the nation, as he sent his presidential memorandum to the National Assembly, his appeal was passionate.
I have further proposed wide-ranging cuts in spending as well as austerity measures across all arms of government.
Yes, austerity measures once again, and he was specific as he cautioned those in government on do's and don'ts. A sneak preview from this annual National Budget Implementation Review from the Control of Budget for the year 2017-2018 discloses that a whopping 8.6 billion was spent by government ministries, departments and agencies on domestic travel alone. 6 billion was spent on rentals and rates for non-residential buildings, 4.8 billion on hospitality, 3.6 billion was spent on foreign travel, and 3.3 billion was spent on legal fees and arbitration.
The cuts target less essential spending, such as hospitality, foreign and domestic travel, training and seminars, and other similar categories. These budget cuts ask all of us in government that we tighten our belts.
KTN News has since established that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Trade, by virtue of its mandate, leads insofar as foreign travel expenditure is concerned after the office of the president. So how much does it cost in sustaining a cabinet secretary, a principal secretary or chief administration secretary whenever they travel out of the country? According to a December 2014 circular issued by the Salaries and Remuneration Commission on Allowances, the three who fall under the F4 category earn a daily subsistence allowance that varies depending on country or capital they travel to. For instance, Switzerland and Japan are among countries with the highest per diem of $1,111 per day, which translates to a daily allowance of 111,100 shillings. This essentially means if the cabinet secretary, principal secretary or chief administration secretary spends 5 days in one of these countries, then they pocket a total of 555,000 shillings, 500. United Arab Emirates has a per diem of $944, an equivalent of 94,400 shillings. Germany earns a daily allowance of 92,000. The United Kingdom has 84,800, while the US earns 72,400. Assuming, for instance, in the just concluded September 2018 UN General Assembly in New York, both CS Monica Juma and her Chief Administration Secretary Ababu Namwamba attended, and they were in the US for almost 10 days, given that they traveled few days before the